Long ago, in a land where mountains met rivers and silence still held power, there lived a Zen monk in a remote monastery. People came from distant lands to seek his wisdom, but he rarely spoke. His silence was like a still pond, deep, calm, and full of hidden truths. One day, a warlord arrived, not seeking conquest, but something far more difficult to win: peace of mind. He was feared across the land, a man who had conquered kingdoms and commanded thousands. Yet despite his victories, his mind was restless. Power, wealth, and prestige had not brought him peace. He knelt before the monk and said, "Master, I have everything a man could desire, yet I feel empty inside. My thoughts never cease, my heart is never still. I have come seeking peace. Please, tell me what I must do." The monk studied the warlord in silence, then finally spoke. "There is an answer, but it is not found in words. If you truly seek peace, stay here for 10 days. Speak as little as possible. Simply observe, listen, and be." The warlord was puzzled. How could silence bring him the peace that swords and gold could not? But yearning for peace, he agreed. At first, the silence was unbearable. His thoughts clashed like warriors locked in battle. Every moment was filled with the urge to speak, to assert, to control. He wanted to question the monk, to demand explanations, but he held back. By the second day, frustration grew. He paced, his mind racing. Silence felt like a prison. Was this truly the path to peace? On the third day, as he sat by the monastery's koi pond, watching the ripples in the water, he noticed something. His own mind was like that pond, disturbed by every passing wind of thought. And yet, when left undisturbed, the water became clear, revealing the depths below. By the 7th day, a transformation was taking place. The warlord began to hear things he had never noticed before: the rustling leaves, the distant temple bell, the rhythm of his own breath. Without words, he felt connected to the world in a way he never had before. And yet, a question lingered. Was this peace real? Or was it simply an illusion, a fleeting escape from the burdens of life? On the morning of the 10th day, as the warlord sat beneath an ancient cherry tree, a young monk walked by, carrying a bowl of tea. The monk tripped, and the tea spilled onto the ground. Before, the warlord would have reacted, perhaps with anger, perhaps with orders. But now, he simply watched the tea soak into the earth, the steam rising into the cool air. He felt no urge to correct, to control. He just observed. At that moment, he understood. With his face calm and eyes bright with understanding, he approached the monk. "Master," he said softly, "I have found what I was looking for." The monk smiled. "Tell me, what have you learned?" The warlord bowed his head. "I spoke too much, acted too hastily, and sought power in the external world when true power lies within. I now understand that silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of awareness. In silence, I have met myself for the first time." The monk nodded. "Many seek peace in battle, in wealth, in control, but peace cannot be taken. It can only be found, and it is found in silence." In a world overflowing with noise, we often forget the power of silence. What if true wisdom lies not in speaking, but in listening, listening to the world, to others, and most importantly, to ourselves? Take a moment and simply breathe. Let your thoughts settle, like petals falling onto still water. In silence, we begin to hear what matters most. Not the noise of the world, but the quiet truth within. You don't have to seek peace in faraway places. It's already here, beneath the noise, waiting in stillness. Try this. Each day, sit for just a few minutes in silence. Watch your breath. Feel the world slow down and listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. If this story touched something within you, share it with someone you care about, or simply carry its message with you into the rest of your day. And if you'd like more moments like this, subscribe and join us on this journey of wisdom and mindfulness. Until next time, may peace find you wherever you are.